Hi YouTube viewers, welcome back. Just want to give you a brief explanation as to how I plant Eleocharis parvula, or the hairgrass. Eleocharis parvula is one of the hair grasses. I wouldn't call it small. It can grow up to 5 to 6 inches. However, for the mid-ground of the aquarium, or if you like to prune it, it's real easy to prune and it grows thicker. One of the problems with hairgrass in general is that most people plant it in clumps or plant it potted. Okay, you really waste a lot of money doing that because it spreads rather quickly. And one of the tricks I found, and I'm going to show you today, is how to plant the any type of hairgrass, or at least the easiest way I found to plant it. And the first thing I do is prepare the hairgrass for planting. Now, if you notice on this side, these have already been trimmed and separated. Okay, these have already been separated, but they have not been trimmed. Okay, they're still about 4 inches long, so they still need to be trimmed. But these on this side need to be just need to be planted. The easiest way I found to separate strands of hairgrass with the roots intact is simply to float the hairgrass in the aquarium, as I've done here. If you notice, it's easy to separate. Now, you may have to work with it a little bit, because if you notice, one end has roots on it, the other end is just the hairgrass itself. And what you do is you just simply grab a clump of it, and it's really simple to do here, and you pull it out of the aquarium. I'll swish it around a little bit to separate the loose stems from it. And if you notice here, and just simply pull it out and lay it flat. And this is where I would either trim the top off. Sometimes I trim it, sometimes I don't. But on one end you have the roots. The other end, of course, is the hairgrass itself. Planting the hairgrass is relatively simple. You will need a pair of tongs if you plan on planting it any other way besides the pot. Okay, you simply grab it by its roots. And what I do is, between the tongs of the roots, I place the root itself, okay, like that, okay. And then I simply go to the aquarium. Now, some people plant it differently in terms of a pattern or whatever, but here I just simply plant it in the gravel, shake the tongs, and you're done. And so it's really very simple to do. And as long as you prepare the hairgrass, some people buy it on mats, some people buy it on in pots. But I found that no matter which way you get it, or if you grow it yourself as I have, I trim the top of it. And it doesn't seem to be too sensitive about depth, but I try to, pull it up once I've planted it and get it as high as I can near the crown of the roots and the particular hairgrass. It'll save a little die-off and so forth, and it'll grow in much quicker. Okay? I just want to give you guys a brief explanation as to how I plant it. If any suggestions or any ideas, or that you may have a better idea, let me know. But that's how I plant Eleocharis parvula. And as I said, this plant grows very rapidly. It grows by runners, and this entire area will soon be probably covered with it. And it does like CO2, and it does like high light. So I notice it's not too particular about water conditions, but it does like high light. The only thing you got to be careful with is periodically make sure it's in the flow of water, because otherwise you'll get an algae buildup on it. But otherwise, it's a relatively easy plant to grow. And thank you guys for watching my video.